one rule today. If you say the same thing as me, you lose.
That's it? I just lose? I don't get punched or anything?
No, just a big fat L. All right, are you ready, Digital?
Yes, I am ready.
Name a farm animal. Chicken.
All right, sheep.
Rooster, rooster, rooster. Last second, I changed it. Otherwise, I would have lost. Name an ocean.
Pacific.
Indian Ocean. Ah!
Ooh.
You lost.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm not supposed to get the same answer. Okay. I thought I was supposed to get the answer that the quiz was doing.
No, it has to be a different answer. Me and you can have the same answer. It has to be different from the one that they do.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. I'd like to change my answer on that one to the Atlantic. Thank you.
Name a toy. A fidget spinner.
Turbo Man action figure from the Christmas movie. Yeah, good luck putting that
Please don't
one.
be a fidget spinner. Oh, it's squishy dumpling. Okay, we're both safe. We're good. I thought it might be a fidget spinner. Okay, name a dinosaur. A velociraptor.
Spinosaurus.
I don't think it's gonna guess mine. Velociraptor. T-Rex. Oh.
Okay, I'm safe.
You gotta think outside of the box, like literally. Name a popular song. I don't know any popular songs, bro.
Better Off Alone.
Thank You Next by Ariana Grande.
Thank You Next?
Yeah, the popular song from 5 years ago. They didn't say when. Which one is that one? I only know the golden.
I don't even think that's one of their songs.
Gonna be golden. Name a sports team.
Name a team sport, stupid.
A team sport? Oh, basketball. I was like, oh my god, I don't know any.
Rowing.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know any sports teams. I know the Cowboys. I know the Buckaroos. Is that a sports team?
It's not a sports team. It is a team sport. A sport in which you play as a team.
Yeah, I know that now, but I read it wrong.
You fool.
Okay, so far I've gotten everything right. Name a hot drink. Don't say hot cocoa. Don't say hot cocoa. Tea.
God.
Hurry up!
Okay. See, I was still safe.
What did you say, hot cocoa?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the most obscure thing possible. A yellow fruit. Don't say banana. Don't say banana. Mango.
Durian or dragon fruit. One of those. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking
dragon fruit is a good one. That's a good one. I knew it. I knew they would say banana. You are so predictable. What did AI make this? Name a month of the year. This one's like roulette. August.
September.
Hopefully don't do August. Please don't do August. Ooh, I'm so close. Name a meme.
What's any bees?
The mad face. Oh, 6, 7.
Of course.
I was thinking of the this one, the crying one, the really mad one.
The Wojak
Is it
one?
Wojak? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Wojak.
I completely forgot about 6, 7 in that moment. Name a planet. Uranus.
I was gonna say that. I was definitely gonna say that. All right.
I don't think it's gonna do that one.
Pluto.
Oh, okay. I knew it was gonna do like Mars or Jupiter or something. Something everybody knows. Well, we could have just did Earth. Earth is a planet too. Name a capital city.
Is the Vatican a capital city?
Washington, D.C. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just like anywhere in the world. I was just like, somewhere in America, somewhere in America. You know, Paris sucks. I actually really hated Paris. Yeah, the Eiffel Tower is cool and all, but it is, some of the meanest people in the world living in that city. I think it was because it was a heat wave and everybody was just really angry. I pulled up to one of the nicest hotels and then me and my sister were like lugging our really heavy bags, carrying them up the stairs, and then the guys, the bellmen working there were just watching us. They're like, oh, let me get the door for you. I'm like, bro, I'm paying like several thousand at night to stay here and you can't like take my bags from me. And also they wouldn't let us into the hotel and made us like wait outside in the sun.
Because you're filthy Americans. I don't know what to tell you.
No, because someone famous was staying there.
Dang, that's crazy. Imagine getting out-mobbed by someone else.
I know. And then we had to wait outside until the famous person like left. You're gonna close down a whole hotel entrance so someone famous could like leave and like come back to the hotel.
Well, if you were famous, they would do that for you.
That seems excessive.
It's not though. You don't know that famous life. You ain't about that life.
I don't know that level of fame. I mean, I wouldn't make them shut down an entire hotel and make people wait outside to check in. Even if I was like famous.
If I could, I would.
Name a superhero. Ant-Man.
Elastic Man.
Elastic Man.
Stretch Man, whatever his name.
Ant-Man. Is he a superhero? I think so. Oof, we're safe.
You were close. That was bug related.
I know, it was close. I said Ant-Man. I mean, technically he's an insect man. Name a fast food restaurant. Smash Burger.
Whataburger.
They're gonna do McDonald's or something. McDonald's. Oh, KFC. I thought they would do McDonald's for sure. Name something you do before bed. Yawn. Oh, good answer. Good answer.
Take a fat poop.
Who poops before bed? Brush your teeth? You poop before bed?
So I can sleep on an empty stomach.
Ah, I thought pooping was like a morning time
Because
activity.
if you poop in your dreams, you poop in real life.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I don't think I've ever pooped in my dream before. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Has that happened to you before? Have you pooped in your dream before?
No, because I poop before I sleep.
Oh, okay. So I go to sleep with an empty stomach. Life advice from Digital Dex. Name a sea animal. A seahorse.
A sea anemone.
Okay, we're safe. So far, I'm still 100%. Name a job.
Hand.
Hand? Accountant. YouTuber.
Bellboy.
Accountant. Doctor. Safe again. Okay, if I get this next one, you guys have to smash that like button because I am on a roll.
I want you to realize what I said when it said name a job.
I didn't hear you.
I said hand.
Yeah, I didn't understand. Oh. Why would you say that, Digital? You're nasty. Get out of here. This is the last video we're ever doing. There are children here.
Name a season.
All right, France.
That's not a season,
Summer.
idiot.
Summer.
Autumn.
Bro.
Or
Ah! No! That was the one that I was like, you guys have to like this video, and now they can't like this video because I got it wrong. Now again, this one. If I do this one, you do have to like it. Please, one more chance, one more chance. Name a country in South America. Chile.
Brazil.
Please don't be Chile. Woo! Name a red fruit. Dragon fruit.
Cherry.
Raspberry. Oh, okay. Whew. Safe again. Name an animal with stripes. Don't say zebra. Everybody's gonna say zebra. Horse.
Zebrafish. What?
Some horses have stripes.
Yeah, but they're not primarily known for their stripes.
Horse with stripes. Oh, frick. Okay, I'll take that L. I'll take it. I couldn't think of one. Name a way to get around. By horse?
Flying.
I'm gonna see how many of these I can guess horse with. Okay, I got that right. Name a color. Turquoise.
Lavender. Is lavender a color?
Yeah. Pink. Okay, we got this. Name a car brand.
Maserati.
Rolls Royce. It's gonna be something stupid like Ford. Oh, bro, the 12-year-old sitting here saying Lamborghini. Just got it wrong. Name a room in the house. Pantry.
Bathroom.
Oh, that was a good one. It's gonna be bedroom. Oh, I knew it. This is so predictable. Name a continent. Australia.
Europe.
Oh, got him. Name a city in Japan. Hokkaido. It's gonna be Tokyo. Anything but Tokyo. Hurry up!
I don't know. Tokyo. Yeah, I'll take that L. I couldn't remember something.
Name a board game.
Mousetrap.
Don't say Monopoly. Anything but Monopoly. Oh my goodness. What else is there? Candyland. Candyland. It's gonna be Monopoly. Watch.
Mousetrap.
Uno.
Ooh, they played the reverse card on us.
That's not a board game. That's a freaking card game. Man, this test better lock in, bro. Name something that melts.
Me when Leah gives me a compliment.
Ice.
Snowman.
I was close. I didn't say ice cream. I said ice. Oh, you want a compliment, Digital next? You're very big and nice.
That's like a half compliment, half insult, so I guess I'll take it.
No, it's not. It's good in your case. You have very beautiful eyes and a very nice beard. And I like your hat and the way you style it.
Okay, I just put it on, but thanks.
Netflix series. Oh, bro. I don't know. Devilman Crybaby.
Stranger Things.
Netflix exclusive. One Piece. Bro, yeah, I love One Piece. My favorite anime by Netflix. Dang, I can't believe Netflix was around since I was a child because they had One Piece back then in the Shonen Jump. But who knew it was Netflix? Name a school subject.
Agriculture.
Economics. Home ec. Oh, math.
Math sucks.
Okay, we're safe. We're safe. We're good. We're good. Don't worry. Name something you find in a kitchen.
My wife!
Me. They're never gonna guess this one. KitchenAid. Yeah, I was gonna say it. Oh yeah, we're safe. Catch me in the kitchen, bro. Name a Toy Story 5 toy. A dinosaur?
The aliens.
Oh, it's a good one. I might get this wrong. Oh, Jesse.
Why she pose like that?
Why is it so specific? I thought it was gonna be like cowboy, cowgirl. Jesse. Don't you be Kendall Jenner? Name something you find in the bathroom.
A sink drain.
Toilet brush to clean the toilet. Anything but the toilet paper. That would have got you caught. I I ain't never seen pink toilet paper before. What the heck is it called? Candy scented? Name a famous movie. Batman.
Interstellar.
The Devil Wears Prada.
I watched the second one of that. It's pretty good.
Oh, I need to watch that. I haven't watched it yet. Oh, Titanic, we're safe. Name a yellow character, a minion.
Homer Simpson.
Marge Simpson, because it's probably gonna be Minion.
Oh, you're so lucky. You are so lucky.
They give you too much time to do this. Name a video game.
Halo.
Overwatch. wait. I need my ex for that. I don't know any games without him.
Oh, snap.
Name a pasta dish.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Cacio e pepe. This is my favorite dish of all time. Cacio e pepe. Carbonara. I've never had no carbonara. I'm like sus about the raw egg in it. Name a precious stone.
The Philosopher's Stone.
No! Rose quartz.
An aquamarine.
That's a good answer. Emerald. Okay, we're safe. We're good. We're so locked in digital. We're so smart. We're way smarter than this computer. Name a breakfast food. Dose pancake.
A Dutch pancake.
Egg.
Who's having their cereal in a cup?
Me! I am! I eat my cereal in a cup. Maybe I just want a little serving and I want to be able to sip it to go.
Oh man, now it's a 50-50.
Squishy dumpling or labubu. Oh no, the stakes are high.
I'm gonna go labubu.
I'm gonna do squishy dumpling. Bro, this is not fair. This is like a 50-50 chance.
Oh, you're
no!
donezo.
I'm cooked. That's not fair. There's only 2 answers. Oh, now there's only 3. Vanilla, strawberry, or chocolate.
Strawberry.
Chocolate. Please. Let me get this right. Bro!
Oh!
I'm gonna start fighting the computer.
Yikes.
Name a cold drink. Okay, finally.
Right.
Sparkling water. Coke.
Oh, that got a little close.
Oh, Diet Coke sound real good right now. Name a day of the week.
Saturday.
I'm gonna guess Tuesday. It's the most overlooked day of the week. Oh, okay, good. We safe. All right, what else you got? White chocolate, milk chocolate, or dark chocolate? Dark chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
Dark chocolate. The best kind of chocolate. Everything else sucks.
Whoa.
Oh, get got, digital next. Get got. Name a musical instrument. A saxophone.
A flute.
An electric guitar. Oh, I specified.
Okay, you're lucky you specified.
Yeah, there's the difference. Takis, Lay's, or Doritos? Takis.
Doritos.
Bro, boo. They got me on a losing streak now. Name a pet. A snake.
A raccoon. Anything can be a pet if you're brave enough.
Good thing no one said dog. 2 dog owners be like, snake. Name a famous singer. Ariana Grande.
Jared Leto.
Michael? Just Michael? Michael who? Michael what? What's his last name?
Dang, they on a first name basis. Name something you open every day.
My cup, the top of
My
it.
toilet bowl.
Oh, fridge.
Dang, they call me fat.
I'll open my water cup. Name a dessert. Pavlova. It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be that. I'm safe.
Sunday.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say chocolate chip cookie.
I hate cheesecake.
Guys, Digital doesn't like cheesecake because he thinks it tastes like cheese. Also, first of all, what's wrong with that? Cheese is like one of the best tasting things in the world.
Also, I don't think cream cheese is a dessert or should be used in a dessert.
It's really yummy. Have you even tried it?
Yeah, I've tried a cheesecake. I don't like it.
That's really unfortunate.
I think cream cheese only belongs on a bagel. Put the schmear on. I want a pound of schmear on my bagel.
That's really upsetting to hear. I love a cheesecake. Name an ice cream flavor. Rocky Road.
Cherry Garcia.
Whoever did vanilla. Oh, y'all are gonna hate this.
Sucks to be them.
Name a cookie brand.
Chips Ahoy.
Tate's Cookies. I'd like to see you try to guess that, Mr. AI.
Mrs. Fields. Mrs. Fields.
Ain't nobody pick Oreo around here. The person who picked Oreo in the room with us? No, I don't think so. Name a family member. A great aunt.
A stepsister.
I'd like to see you say that. Mom? Ain't nobody say mom. That's too easy. That's easy mode. Name a type of coffee. Arabica. Italian roast.
French. Is French a type of coffee?
There's a French roast. There's French roast, yeah. Cappuccino.
They wanted like a drink.
Name a country in Europe. Oh no, I don't know any countries in Europe. Belgium. What'd you do?
Poland.
Name a piece of clothing.
Chonies.
Socks. Please don't be socks. Oh, I saw the S. I was like, oh no, almost got me there. Name a dog breed. Pomeranian. German Spitz. German Spitz.
A dachshund.
Well, good thing nobody said golden retriever. Mario, Peach, or Yoshi? Oh, goodness gracious.
Peach.
Yoshi. Anything but Mario. Bro, I mean, technically I said Mario last.
No.
Summer break or winter break?
Winter break.
Summer break. There's a 50-50 chance. Bro,
Yikes. Oh my goodness. You
I
are
keep
just
losing these. This sucks. Wait, that's it? That was the last one? Okay, comment below how many you got right and how many you got wrong. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button in the face and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Today we're checking out some of the dumbest Karens. This might be the dumbest Karen ever.
You're the one swerving. I was just following you.
I'm the one swerving?
Your car, ma'am, your car.
Yeah,
Your
it was
car
actually-
is literally still on drive.
Oh.
August 12th, 2000. A sign in the heavens? On August 12th, 2026, millions of people will look upward as daylight suddenly gives way to darkness. A total solar eclipse will sweep across parts of the northern hemisphere, with the path totally crossing Greenland, Iceland, northern Russia, the Atlantic, Spain, and a small part of Portugal. Across much of Europe, Canada, the northern United States, and northwestern Africa, the sun will also be dramatically obscured. At the point of greatest eclipse, the moon will completely cover the face of the sun for approximately 2 minutes and 18 seconds. In parts of Spain, this will happen in the evening, with the darkened sun hanging unusually low on the western horizon shortly before sunset. Scientists understand exactly what is happening. The moon is passing between Earth and the sun, temporarily casting its shadow across the Earth. It is a natural, predictable astronomical event. Yet, for those who read the times through a biblical and prophetic lens, the imagery is difficult to ignore. Joel 2 verse 30 declares, "And I will shew wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire, and pillars of smoke. And the very next verse continues with a striking image of the sun being turned to darkness. That does not mean we can simply declare that the August 12th eclipse is the fulfillment of Joel's prophecy. Scripture calls for discernment, not sensationalism. Solar eclipses have occurred throughout human history, and astronomy can calculate them centuries in advance. But biblical prophecy repeatedly tells us to pay attention to the heavens. And what makes August 12th compelling is not merely that an eclipse is happening, it is the scale of attention surrounding it. People are traveling across nations simply to stand beneath the moon's shadow. Communities are preparing for enormous crowds. Scientists are positioning aircraft and launching research balloons to study what happens to the sun's corona and Earth's atmosphere as darkness suddenly falls. NASA itself is preparing extensive coverage and scientific observations of the event. For a few extraordinary minutes, people who might rarely think about God, creation, prophecy, or eternity will stop what they're doing and look toward the heavens. Day will become darkness. The brilliance of the sun will disappear. The normally invisible corona will emerge around a blackened solar disk, and an enormous shadow will race across the face of the Earth. Perhaps the most important prophetic response, therefore, is not to manufacture a prediction about what must happen after the eclipse. It is to recognize the picture. Scripture repeatedly uses disturbances and wonders in the heavens to awaken human attention to the sovereignty of God, the fragility of ordinary life, and the reality that history is moving somewhere. The eclipse is astronomically explainable and still breathtaking. The mechanism can be calculated without removing the meaning a believer may find in witnessing it. So, as August 12th approaches, the question for the prophetically minded may not be, does this eclipse prove that a specific prophecy is being fulfilled? A wiser question may be, when an entire generation is being given another reason to look up, are we paying attention to what Scripture has already told us?
After the eclipse, what happens? I'd like to tell you about some of the things you'll see. The first is that God's word will continue to be fulfilled. And what do I mean by that? Well, Jesus gave us many indicators for discerning the signs of the times, not just one. Yes, people are concerned and bringing massive attention to Luke 21, verse 25, which says, "And there will be signs in the sun, in the moon, and in the stars, and on the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring." The eclipse can understandably be interpreted as signs in the sun, moon, and stars. However, we also have to be mindful that Jesus gave us a full prophetic picture in Matthew chapter 24. And so, strange signs in the sky is only one aspect. But Matthew 24 reveals that there will be a massive deception in the last days. And I imagine this level of deception to be unprecedented. It will be open deception, the kind that is so egregious, but still, some people will believe it. Furthermore, we will see an increase in false prophets, false messiahs, wars and rumors of wars, famines, earthquakes, pestilences, or rather pandemics. The persecution of Christians will increase. The love of most will grow cold. The gospel will be preached to the whole world. So you see, when looking at the signs of the last days, we should never magnify one single sign. And this leads me to my next point. The closer we get, the crazier things will get. Indeed, the longer we are living in these last days, does it not appear to you that things seem to be increasingly volatile? Deception is on the increase. Movies, music, even certain churches and their doctrine. If you look closely and research online, you'll find the Christian persecution is on the rise. And alternatively, with the growth and popularity of the internet and streaming services, the gospel is reaching more and more people around the world. The closer we get to the end of the age, the more crazy the world will become, because we'll see a lot of end-time signs ramping up. The final thing I would like to mention is that over the next few weeks, months, and even years, you will see more and more things that will concern you, perhaps worry you even. But always remember this. The Bible says in Luke 21, verse 28, "When these things begin to take place, stand up and lift up your heads, because your redemption is drawing near." So the key message to all of us as believers is that when we see the signs that the Bible tells us to watch out for, when we see these signs come to light, we should not be swayed to the left or to the right, but instead, we should stand and lift up our heads, because our redemption, the return of Jesus Christ, is drawing nearer. The temple will be built. And here's what happens next. Let me save you some time. When it comes to the third temple, if anyone
and to please help to financially support this ministry. If you feel led to pledge any amount of money, it would be extremely helpful and greatly appreciated. There is a PayPal link in the description box and in my pinned comment below. You can also donate using Cash App. My cash tag is $Watchman1963. Thank you all so much for your prayers and support. God bless.
This morning, a now former North Carolina police officer is facing charges, accused of using her department's controversial license plate cameras to track her boyfriend's ex-wife. Investigators say Elizabeth Snowman accessed the department's flock camera system dozens of times for personal use. Flock cameras automatically scan every license plate that passes, logging the vehicle, the time, and the location into a searchable database that police can use to track vehicles.
She accessed the computers, the LPR cameras, to find information and track her boyfriend's ex-wife.
Newsweek reports officers in at least a dozen states have faced allegations of misusing flock license plate reader systems, including 10 officers in Georgia in recent weeks. Police say the camera technology has been a game changer for solving crimes, but
it all goes up in smoke when you have cops like this violating the system.
Flock Safety says it now has about 120,000 cameras installed across the U.S. Critics call it a mass surveillance system.
Controversy is brewing in small towns and big cities from coast to coast over a nationwide surveillance network that some say is not only violating Americans' privacy, but also the Constitution. Flock cameras are marketed to police and local officials as a way to track criminals. But following hundreds of reports of police abuse and the cameras leading to mistaken identity, local leaders from coast to coast are pushing back on the camera network, with some even calling for a complete ban. Joining me now, I've got Knox County, Tennessee Mayor and former WWE wrestler Glenn Jacobs. I know that you've come out and said this is not about the hardware. It's not about one or two cameras, but about data retention and access policy. Just for starters, what's keeping you up at night about all this, sir?
Yeah, the issue with these cameras is they're new technology. They're not what we would think of with license plate readers, in that you're looking for a certain car, you're looking for a certain license plate, car passes a camera, it gets a hit, the police knows where that car is at. In this case, they're just collecting data as an active surveillance system, and every car that passes through, the data is collected from that car, license plate. Using AI, they make a vehicle fingerprint of the car that includes distinguishing features, make, model, color, bumper stickers, roof racks, all these different things. And then it's retained for sometimes 30 days or more and then in a searchable database, which really turns the whole concept of a license plate reader on its head, in that they're not looking for one specific vehicle or specific vehicles. They're just pulling everything in. The really disturbing aspect is when they're deployed in large numbers, they can and they have been used to track individuals' movements without a warrant. We do not have an expectation of privacy on public streets or in public places, but the government is not supposed to surveil us and spy on us without a warrant.
What are residents throughout your community telling you about this? What's the overarching sense? Is it concern? Is it fear? Confusion? What's the feedback?
I think it is a mix of concern and confusion. This is new technology. One of the issues that I have as well is there's no federal regulatory framework that governs these devices, and the LPR, license plate reader legislation in Tennessee, is from 2014. Obviously, we have seen significant advancements in technology since 2014. So I think a lot of folks think that they're probably just license plate readers and don't realize the capabilities that these particular devices have. And there is a lot of concern of why all of a sudden are these cameras popping up all over the place, especially in rural areas.
The question many Christians are beginning to ask is this: does this technology align with the prophetic infrastructure described in Scripture? And more specifically, could it be used by the Antichrist to advance his global agenda? Revelation 13:16 through 18. He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads, and that no one may buy or sell, except one who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. In order to control buying and selling, you must track, you must verify, and you must enforce. For most of history, that level of control was impossible. Not anymore. We are witnessing the technological groundwork that will support the kind of global system Scripture describes. The stage is being set. The infrastructure is forming. The world is rapidly aligning itself into a digitally interconnected system run by artificial intelligence. A world that will easily accommodate the rise and rule of the Antichrist. 1 John 2:18. Little children, it is the last hour, and as you have heard that the Antichrist is coming, even now many Antichrists have come, by which we know that it is the last hour.
As the public school year begins next week in Texas, one of the nation's most closely watched church-state battles is at a turning point. For now, Texas, like 3 other states, has the court-protected right to post the 10 Commandments in classrooms. But as CBS News correspondent Jason Allen tells us, the fight is far from over.
Isaiah 5:20. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Everybody take out 5 cards.
The lessons Audrey Nath and Emily Roth are teaching their young children don't include 10 religious laws taught in the Bible.
My kids are young and they don't have the concept of murder and
adultery
and servitude.
Texas passed Senate Bill 10 last year, which requires public schools to display the 10 Commandments in all classrooms. A federal lawsuit challenging the bill failed, so now Nath and Roth, along with a third Houston area mom, are suing under state laws, alleging it violates the Texas Religious Freedom Restoration Act and the recently passed Parental Rights Amendment, championed by conservatives.
This is presenting the beliefs of one religion as rules on the wall, and I think that implies that any kids who believe something different are following the right thing at school.
There can be a place for religion in school if it is being taught in a historical context with other religions.
Supporters of the law, including Texas Attorney General and Senate candidate Kim Paxton, argue biblical texts are an important part of the country's heritage and history and should be taught
Parental rights are fundamental, but they're not a license for one family to rewrite that for every child in Texas and what they learn in public schools.
3 other states currently require the 10 Commandments to be displayed. More than a dozen others have proposed similar legislation.
Do you see this as opening the door to more religious instruction in schools? Are you afraid of that?
Oh, I feel like the door is wide open. I feel like Texas is being a test case right now, and I don't want my kids to be the guinea pigs.
1 Corinthians 1:18. For the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it is the power of God.
A judge in Houston denied a temporary restraining order today in that new case. So when schools open next week, most classrooms will have the 10 Commandments on the wall, but some still won't. Here in Arlington, they're waiting for the Supreme Court to weigh in. An attorney who is representing 15 families challenging the law told us that they plan to appeal to the Supreme Court within weeks.
Ephesians 5:15 and 16. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Ephesians 6:10 through 18. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Stand therefore, having girded your waist with truth, having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, with which you will be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one, and take the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, being watchful to this end with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. Jesus said, as a sign of his coming and the end of the age, there would be an increase in deception, false Christs who would deceive many, wars and rumors of wars, nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom, famines, pestilences, and earthquakes. Then there would be Christian persecution, apostasy, false prophets, and lawlessness, causing the love of many to grow cold. All of these signs are manifesting around the world in our time.
Through the flames and smoke, firefighters raced to contain the destruction triggered by the latest wave of ballistic Russian missiles. More than 70 emergency responders were deployed to this scene alone. But in Puhivka, in the Kyiv region, the rescue effort came too late.
I saw it just after midnight. There was a terrible explosion. It roared so loudly that it sounded as though the strike was falling into the courtyard. And indeed, that's where it landed. We went outside and everything had already burnt down. My husband rushed to get water to put out the fire, but to no avail. The neighbors rushed out trying to rescue a small child, but they couldn't find the child.
Falling debris also tore into homes and cars. Russia has stepped up its attacks on Ukraine in recent months. Kyiv, in turn, has been firing a record number of drones at Russia in retaliation. Here, plumes of smoke rise from an oil refinery targeted in the country's south.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu publicly rejecting a Trump-backed 15-point peace plan while reaffirming that Hamas cannot have weapons. This as Iran is issuing new demands over the Strait of Hormuz. Fox News chief foreign correspondent Trey Yingst is live from Tel Aviv with more.
While the Middle East waits to see if an agreement can be reached to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, Iranian officials are issuing new demands. Iran's Supreme National Security Council released fresh demands over the weekend, calling on the United States to permanently end the war and compensate Iran for damages before the strait would reopen. This does come as Iran's foreign minister says even if a deal is reached, it doesn't necessarily mean the strait will stay open.
We have been discussing the temporary route, and we are very close to reaching a conclusion. work is being carried out based on the maps of this route. Prepared by the armed forces, negotiations have taken place between the navies of the two countries, and the details are being finalized. I believe we will be able to conclude these negotiations very soon.
Conversations about the strait come as the U.S. naval blockade of Iranian ports remains in effect, costing the regime hundreds of millions of dollars each day. And according to U.S. Central Command, as of August 8th, CENTCOM redirected 53 commercial vessels, disabled 2, and boarded 2. The U.S. military has also permitted more than 30 ships to pass through the blockade for humanitarian aid. Vice President J.D. Vance told Fox News the U.S. pressure on Iran will continue.
They're hurting in a big way. They want this thing to be over. The question is whether they're able, their system is able to give the things that are necessary for us to be happy, for us to feel like we've gotten what we need out of this particular engagement. That is still to be determined, but I do think that we've made some progress over the last few days.
With talks ongoing, Iranian proxies remain active. The Yemen-based Houthis launched a new attack on Saudi oil refineries early this morning. The Houthis have launched several attacks in the region over the past week.
Yemen's Iranian-backed Houthis launched a series of missile and drone attacks against Yemeni government forces. It was one of the deadliest days in the country's civil war in 4 years. The rebel group said the attacks were in response to an alleged military buildup backed by neighboring Saudi Arabia.
Hundreds of Saudi enemy mercenaries were killed and wounded. A large number of Saudi enemy camps, troop concentrations, depots and weapons were destroyed and burned in East Yemen.
According to an anonymous military source, Houthi drones and missiles struck several military camps in the central province of Marib and in Hadramaut near the border with Saudi Arabia. The rebel group also hit the southern Saudi border region of Najran.
We warn the Saudi enemy against any reckless action against our country and our people. It will have to face the consequences of any escalation.
According to a Saudi official, several intelligence agencies claim Iraqi militias coordinating with Yemen's Houthis were preparing imminent attacks on Saudi Arabia under the guidance of Iran's Revolutionary Guards. The kingdom states that it will take the necessary measures to respond to any aggression. Since 2014, a proxy war has been raging in Yemen between the Iran-allied Houthi rebels and the internationally recognized Yemeni government backed by Riyadh and Washington. In 2022, a fragile ceasefire went into effect, but it collapsed last month when the Houthis welcomed an Iranian plane to Sana'a. The Houthis then announced a naval blockade of Saudi ports and began targeting the kingdom's oil tankers.
Jesus warned that one of the defining marks of the end times would be a global breakdown of moral restraint, as we read in Matthew 24:12. And because lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. This prophecy,
the most beautiful cats in the world,
when sin becomes celebrated.
Number 5,
Truth
the Serengeti.
It
looks like a wild feline indoors, with long legs, huge ears, and impressive spots at It resembles a cheetah, but it is an extremely rare and elegant domestic cat. Number 4, the Turkish van. Unlike most cats, this one simply loves water. Its soft fur and eyes, which often have different colors, make it seem almost like a creature from another world. Number 3, the Leperm. This cat looks like it just came from the salon. Its naturally curly fur creates a rare and unusual look, making many people think it is even a breed created by artificial intelligence. Number 2, the Peterbilt. Strange at first glance, but impossible to ignore. Its almost hairless body, striking face, and elegant appearance make it look like a cat from the future, make it look like a cat. Number 1, the Caracal. It looks like a house cat until you take a closer look. With huge pointed ears and impressive black tufts, it looks like a mix of a wild feline and a mystical creature. Its beauty is so exotic that many people don't even believe it exists.